YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. We're looking at Hbar today, and to be honest, what a crazy turn of events. We have simply invalidated 2 months of bearish price action within 1 week with this bullish candle close over here. Can you see that with this price now at 0.052, you've taken out this wick high, which stems from the 14th of November. So yeah, clearly invalidating 2 months as we're at the 16th of January. So yeah. Now, if we're taking a look at the moving averages, we can currently see that we are actually below the 20 weekly EMA. So things are not actually just bullish just yet, although we've been given this weekly reversal signal. It's a weekly bullish reversal signal until a certain extent, until we meet certain resistances. But other than that, let me look at the 12 EMA over here. We've pushed through it, so we can say on the weekly time frame, we are trapped between this weekly candle close here at 492 cents, and we are trapped below this support, which was our 5 to 6 month support, and that is lining up exactly with our 200 weekly EMA as resistance at the price of 5.6 cents. Now I'm going to get rid of the 12 just for now, but you remember it is just simply over there, the 12 EMA. Now I'm going to turn on the drawings. We're going to scale down to the lower time frames right now over on the daily, but please make sure you do like, subscribe and comment. We're almost at 5,000. It would be a dream to hit that this month. Let's push for that, guys. Turn on those notification bells on so you are aware of when we are posting these videos. If you want them out a little bit earlier, then of course check out those channel memberships. If you just want to support the channel, check out those channel memberships anyway. Thank you, guys. If you remember in the last Hbar update, or at least one of the last ones I remember, we were talking about this area over here and how we dipped from this point. This is not the top of the FTX capitulation. We'll get into that in a second. But over here, we had a local top on the 17th of November. And from that price point, we came back down. And we had this golden pocket where, which was lining up very nicely with our downtrend or downtrending EMAs over here. So this is meant to be respected as resistance. We can actually see that I was rejecting it as resistance, then quickly turning this golden pocket into support. I think the last video I made for you guys was when we were at the 786, because there's something there on the lower time frames. Let's look at that now on the 15 minute. So I think the last time I made a video for you guys on Hbar was over here. I usually draw from the top to the bottom, and I leave you guys with this golden pocket over here. And I warned you that if we're seeing price closing consecutive candles above the golden pocket, we're going to continue to the 1 fib level. And once you go through this, you've got a minimal target of the 1.272 all the way up until the 1.618. And if the trend continues, how do we know if it continues? You can actually dip all the way back down to here. As long as you hold that support, you're going to continue back up to your 2 targets up at here. Very messy, but we eventually got to those targets. And let's see what's happened after meeting those targets. So after meeting our final targets over here, we've had some impulses above them, coming back under, impulses above, coming back under them. Again, same thing, getting above the targets, but falling back under. Same thing over here, flying through the targets, but coming back to the price level of those targets. So we're just playing around with that area. Why? Something I explained on the channel many times in the past. When we meet a pattern's target, we usually tend to create a pattern in the opposite direction. So we're going to zoom into this today on the lower time frames. Again, this is the 15-minute time frame now, but do bear in mind that this is very time sensitive. So this is why I urge you guys to check out those channel memberships if you're interested in these now new lower time frame analysis. So we've got our range high over here, we've got our range low over here. So I'm going to draw my golden pocket again, and we can actually see that we went through it multiple times after this push down. You're not meant to go through it here. You meant from here, you meant to continue lower, at least back to the low. Really, you should be breaking that low, but at least back to it. And you can see we head back to this area of demand on the left over here. And with that, where the 200 EMA was lying, we had this reversal and actually managed to push through the golden pocket again, flipping things bullish. Look, multiple candle closes above it. That's more enough of a signal, guys, to at least take a trade to the 1 fib level, because there's no guarantee we're pushing through it. In this case, you had fake outs. So we want to see multiple candle closes above this. We had some cases where we closed 1 candle above and back under, one candle above and back under, one candle above and back under. This is not good enough, because if we zoom in, this basically signals that I am going through the resistance, I am breaking through the ceiling. But unfortunately, when I'm trying to now flip this ceiling into the floor, I'm falling through the floor because I made a hole in the ceiling. Do you understand? So you need to now patch up that hole in the floor. You need to, yeah, exactly, confirm it as support. And without confirmation, you fall straight back under. So a push above is great, but now let's see it confirm it as support. And the failure to do so signals that the push above this high was fake. So it was a fake out. Again, in other words, market manipulation, something that I teach about on the channel a lot for you guys. And so with that, the market manipulation tricked you guys into thinking we're going up, but we didn't have multiple candle closes above. We just went straight back down with the direct next candle, signaling that this is a fake out. And so if it's a fake out and the fake move was up, the real move is actually now down from this point onwards. So we should anticipate further lower prices. And you can see that initially you came down and you spiked back up, holding that 200 EMA. Remember, over here we actually held it, put in that higher high. Yes, it was a false high, but you still held the EMAs and you continued with your trend. Now we're actually losing it. So I want to see consecutive candles below the 200 EMA right now. Let me make it a little bit easier actually. Can we see this 382 fib? I don't want to see Hbar losing it on the 15-minute time frame, because if so, there's a much higher probability chance we're going to try and hunt. Doesn't mean we're going to lose it. We're going to hunt for it. We're going to try and lose it. We're going to attempt to get down to this price of 498 cent if we are closing below the 382 and confirming it as resistance. So we want to see multiple candles below it. Other than that, the bullish note would be a reclaim of this golden pocket, taking out that 786 fib and taking out that 1 fib level. Without that, and us currently being below this just after forming a lower low, the expectation is run back into this as resistance and form a lower high. Do you understand that? So I'm not 100% certain this is the end of the move at the moment, and that this is 100% going up from here. But if it is the bottom, I'm going to show you that the maximum we can come up to, of course, is this high if you want to keep bearish structure. But yeah, let me give you a more pinpoint location. Do not do not reclaim 5301950. If you get above that, we're not going down. It's got a higher chances of taking this out and going back up to that 1 fib level up here. Other than that, we're not seeing that at the moment. We're under the, of course, golden pocket. We're under the 200 EMA. We've just formed a bearish cross on the 15-minute time frame. I just warned you guys, if we see anything different where we reclaim it, good, it's going up. And I've told you guys the levels we need to reclaim. But we're not seeing that. And at the moment, we had a lower low. So the expectation is a lower high. And we do continue lower. And we're waiting for a close below the 382 for that to be the signal. If you want to get these videos out as early as possible so you can trade these on the lower time frames, then do check out those channel memberships. There's not even 10 members. There's 7 members out of almost 5,000 people. So do check out those channel memberships and support the channel. Like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you in the next Hbar update. I don't know if I did the daily analysis, but the 15-minute was enough. We're seeing rejections over here. We just explained on the 15-minute, we're seeing fake outs. And then when you scale up to the daily time frame, you also see so. But we've just told you that on the 15-minute, there's now some supports that we need to break. Now let's see what is going to go on over the next day, but I will catch you guys in the next update. Again, if we want to flip things completely bullish, we need to reclaim that 5-month low. We need to take out the FTX capitulation high, which is 6.4 cents. Thank you guys so much. Peace.